All right, so before I can get out on a bike ride today, it's a beautiful day. Air show is going on out there. No Blue Angels though because of the shutdown. But there's a lot of people out there. But I had to go out earlier today. First, I had some chores to do. So it's important to know, what's going on with the house. Why you're working on it. What happened and why. So this room here says a lot. So, so this is from 1890. And so I had to go out and buy a bunch of this trim, redwood trim. I was gonna go out there and paint. So it turns out that the paint I originally used, Kelly Moore, of course, bankrupt, out of business. So I had to switch paints. So try a new one. It's not gonna match perfectly. And so when I originally bought all the paints, the paint store was right over here. I would just walk, pick it up. Yeah, but then asbestos, and anyway, Kelly Moore's gone. So then I had to drive on down, did another Sherwin-Williams, try it out. See how it matches. It's not going to match perfectly. But this is a paint. This is also a primer. This is nice. So I'll save me some time. Gotta paint it. And I have copper trimming paint, which is nice. So I'll have some of that left over. So what happened? You can see this. You can see all this on here, right? This doesn't come off, right? Etched in there. And you can see that's not even the original window, right? None of these are original. None of these windows are. And neither is the floor. No. Nope. And so when I bought the house, because I was a 35-year-old techie and I had never owned a house, never done painting or anything like that. And so I had to learn all on my own. And so, it was all right. It turned out okay. But there are some things that, no one's going to tell you. So, first is, what happened over here. So, there actually used to be a wall that went down here all the way. This was called the painting room. This is the top room. And so, they took out the wall at some point. And then this actually was French doors going out to a balcony up until at least the 1970s. There's not a picture of it. It was all stuccoed on the outside. And, well, it's gone now. So what happened, right? And these windows, these are all replaced windows. What happened there? And then there's some damage over here on this support over here. Of course, and when I bought it, of course, you couldn't, there's no inspection as is, no inspections at all. And no one told me. So, turns out that there was a fire. And it started underneath the stairs. Okay? And must have destroyed the balcony. And these windows. And then this floor is destroyed, so I'm guessing that when they put out the fire, it destroyed the floors here. Because it didn't look like this when I moved in, of course. It was all pasted over. They had refinished it, so you really couldn't tell. But when I was writing, I would do my writing here. And the floor just started looking weird. So I sanded. And I ended up sanding the whole floor, about 1,500 square feet, with a column sander. Just to get down to bare wood. And it's much better. But, as it turns out, there's actually a floor under this floor. And depends on what kind of condition is, right? So, what went on over here is my neighbor, they poured chemical from the roof and destroyed the front of the house. I didn't know, and so I fixed it all myself, and then I did it again. So I bought extra wood this time, but you can see how it's destroyed here. And as I've posted previously, all my neighbors are completely evil, and it's important to know that, right? So this fire, I'm guessing, was arson, probably set by the neighbors for whatever reason. It's just been that way. We wore away before I bought it. Okay, it's not about me. No. This has always been this way. And that's what you have to understand is how this happened. Because if you keep fixing it, they're just going to keep destroying it. Right? And I filed a police report. The police aren't going to do anything. They're gay, so you can't just go challenge them or beat them up. They'll file a hate crime charge against you. Although I had to punch them several times. But they need to try to get me arrested. So you have to understand, how evil your neighbors are and what happened. And so previously, all the windows were destroyed, all of them. And as I showed over here, these windows, they were all nailed, gap like this, from the outside. And so the house was impossible to heat up. You just could not heat this house at all. So they had put in this